Yo, what's going on guys, HyperX here, welcome back to another Destiny video. It's Tuesday, it's reset day, which means I'm here to tell you guys what is new in the world of Destiny this week. So, if you guys do enjoy this, then a like would be super appreciated. Comment down below if you have any questions. But first, just before we dive into everything, don't forget that it is Iron Banner this week, the first Iron Banner of Rise of Iron. Now, I will be following up with a video later on this evening showing you guys everything you need to know, because Iron Banner this time around is not going to be in the tower. It will be in Felwinter Peak, and Aphrodite is supposed to be the host. I don't know whether we'll get a special quest leading up to it to kind of explain why she's there, but that is the plan. So when we have all details, when she's live, which will probably be this evening, 6 PM UK time, 10 AM Bungie time, then I will update you guys. But for the time being, your Nightfall this week is the S-ATAIII Perfected Strike, and your modifiers are Juggler, so no ammo drops for your equipped weapon, Grounded, where players take more damage whilst airborne, Match Game, where enemy shields are resistant to all unmatched elemental damage, and Catapult, where grenade recharge rate is greatly increased, so no burn this week, which means it will take a little bit longer, but generally speaking, I don't really mind that. I like the S-ATAIII Perfected Strike. It's a relatively well-paced strike, so it shouldn't be too difficult to work your way through. Of course, on top of that, make sure you head over to the Siva Crisis Heroic Strike playlist, because the first one will give you your Radiant Treasure this week, which is of course where you get your ornaments, and if you do another 2, then you get your usual weekly 30 legendary marks from this playlist. And if you're still looking for Sterling Treasure, then don't forget to hit up the level 41 version of the Prison of Elders. That is now your only source of Sterling Treasure, so one of those will get you 1 treasure. And speaking of Prison of Elders, Challenge of the Elders this week, again of course a source of light relevant gear. Your modifiers are exposure and small arms, so Guardian shields are increased but do not replenish, and of course small arms being your primary weapon damage is favoured, plus your bonus, your kill bonus, is melee kills this week, so anything to kind of increase your melee damage or increase your chance of killing things with melee, then I would definitely throw that on. And as for your bosses, round 1 is Kexis the Betrayed, round 2 is Valarun, and round 3 is the Seditious Mind. So that is Challenge of the Elders. Now let's speak about vendors. So starting in Felwinter Peak, of course, don't forget to visit Tira this week. She has a couple of new artifacts this week. The first one we have seen before, Memory of Timur. This is the one where melee attacks on minor minions of the Darkness have a chance to temporarily turn them against their allies, so you basically make them go on your side. That applies to any red life bar enemies. Then as for the new ones, you have Memory of Radagast, one that I've been waiting for, which is gain the ability to reflect energy-based projectiles when guarding with a sword, and it also increases your sword ammo capacity. And the final one is Memory of Gelion, where it grants a detailed radar, and your radar persists when sighting with primary weapons, so it's kind of like having Third Eye all the time, which is really handy, especially going into Iron Banner this week, going into Trials of Osiris, all that stuff. So definitely at least hit up her quest this week and grab one of your 3 artifacts, because it also goes towards the completion of your book. As for the other vendors, going to Shiro 4, make sure you grab your bounties from him this week. Same sort of thing, going into the Plaguelands, going to Archon's Forge. Simple things, but handing them in does of course give you a chance to get the Thorn bounty. Then after that, taking a stop in the tower, speaking to Lord Shaxx. Of course, don't forget to grab your weekly Crucible Bounty. It's now consolidated into 1, but completing this is another source of Nightfall tier rewards. So if you're looking for some more exotics and things to raise your light, then it's definitely worth doing. And if you're not seeing this, then you need to complete the Crucible quest chain. As for the Reef, Petrovenge has some more bounties, and again, ranking her up will give you packages, and they can give you light relevant gear, and of course that's also where you get the Queensguard gear, so hit her up if you need those. And of course, if you're going to be going into the Prison of Elders, then there are also the bounties from Varix. And that, my friends, is pretty much it. That is your weekly reset. As mentioned, it's a new format now that Rise of Iron is live, so I've dropped any of the kind of non-relevant activities, so hopefully that covers everything you guys need to know. But for the time being, thank you for watching, take it easy, catch you next time, peace out.